person, both mind, body, and spirit. So I'm glad all of you are here. And we look around, we see there's lots of room for other like-minded people. So you make sure you go out and this week invite other people to come and join you here for food for the soul and later food for the body. I'm going to say the opening affirmation today. That which I seek is seeking me. That which belongs to me will come to me.
Since it is my desire that only good, truth, love, wisdom, and power shall go from me,
I know this is all that can come back to me. The kingdom of God is within and around me. I know that the power of the living spirit exists at the very center of my being.
Now we have our song. Yeah, okay. You gonna rock and roll with our song?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. No, with my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Wow.
Well, I get excited. And do we have announcements? Does anybody want to announce anything? Oh, we have 7 kittens that if someone wants to adopt a kitten, that is a possibility. Meow, 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 meow. I heard them. Well, we have a stretch and relax class with Mickey. I am Mickey, Michelle, or hey you, whatever you want to call me. And that's Friday at 10. Does anybody else have anything to say? Okay, well, it's a very quiet day then. All right, now we have our lunch is potluck. I thought you said lunch is ready. And I was going, wow, that was quick. Oh, peach cobbler. Oh, that's yummy. Okay, so I guess we'll do our meditative music. And so it is. God is all there is. I am one with the Spirit. I realize the truth, and I speak it. I am thankful for it all. I release it and let it go. And so it is. And so it is. I know it is. And I receive as I believe. Amen. 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 And now, okay. So now we have our invocation. And let's just very gently just close your eyes for a moment and just take a nice breath in. And then just exhale and just feel your body. All the tension is leaving. And just take another breath in. And exhale into this beautiful sanctuary. And take another breath in. And just exhale into this moment with our friends. Beautiful weather. It's cool right now, and later in the afternoon it's going to be hot. And I say, thank you, God. I thank you for this day. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for being willing to say yes, to knowing that I am channeling God. Each of us is channeling God as we go through our day and our evening and our dreams, because we know that God is all. God is not a gender. God does not take sides. God is this magnificent planet, this magnificent universe to infinity, all the way out and back. And we know that our lives are filled with kindness and love, reaching out to each other, hugging each other, and knowing that our blessings multiply as we send them out into the world. And we send them out with peace and love and light and with joy. Because we know that love is the answer. Love is the answer. And we say yes in our oneness with God. And so it is. Amen. And the reading today is from Ernest Holmes, page 512. O soul of mine, look out and see. O soul of mine, look out and see. Look up and know thy freedom. Be not cast down nor dismayed. Be uplifted within me and exult, for thy salvation has come. Behold the wonders of the great whole and the marvels of the universe. Look out and see thy good. It is not far off, but is at hand. Prepare thyself to accept and believe, to know and live. Let life enter and live through thee, soul of mind, and rejoice that thou hast vision so fair and so complete. Rejoice that the perfect whole is so completely reflected through thee. My light has come. And on page 513, seeing the perfect, my eyes behold the complete and perfect in all creation, in all, over all, and through all. I see the perfect. There is nothing else to see, and no suggestion of otherness can enter my thought. I know only the perfect and the complete. I am perfect and whole now. I see the good, and so it is. Amen. Hey, Mickey, you want to sing? Okay. I would have put on more makeup if I'd known. Okay, well, Mickey's going to sing today. All right. May I, may I, may I, may I, may I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I, may I, may I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear. May I speak the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see. May I. May I.
Well, good morning again. So I'm Dr. Mark Anthony. I'm a holistic chiropractor. I've been trained and certified in Ayurveda, the oldest healing art in the world. I am an elite practitioner in a technique called bioenergetic synchronization technique, which removes the emotional triggers from the subconscious so you can actually reboot the systems that God put into you and start to move forward with your life instead of going back and having it sabotaged. And we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about something which is a passion of mine called creating a beautiful mind garden. Yeah, the garden that's up in here and in here. So every day I work just down the street and I treat my patients. At the end of the day, I get excited. Not because the workday has ended, but because at 5:30 I can get in my car and drive 10 minutes and walk in what I think is one of the most beautiful places in the world, Descanso Gardens. Yeah. How many people have been to Descanso Gardens? If you're watching on TV, YouTube, you should go to Descanso Gardens in La Cañada. It's gorgeous. This time of the year, though, they're open till 7 o'clock. I like that, and it's beautiful daylight. I like to walk around the entire gardens. It takes about a half an hour. It isn't very crowded at the end of the day, and many times I see no one except for animals, ducks, owls, squirrels, woodpeckers, coyotes, birds, all of them peaceful, all of them in beautiful nature. These beautiful gardens are loved by everyone who goes there. Beautiful gardens are just loved by people. You like that. Anywhere you go, you see a beautiful garden, it puts a smile on your face. Descanso Gardens has 150 acres of gardens. If I can visit it every day, I make time in my schedule for that. And inside of Descanso Gardens are many different types of gardens. What you'll see is a rose garden. You'll see a Japanese garden. You'll see California gardens. You'll see camellia gardens, lilac gardens, tulip gardens, ancient forest gardens, my favorite, and many more. And each one of these gardens has a name that reflects what it is. These plants and the gardening, and all plants and gardening, were beautiful and important themes in the Bible. From the Garden of Eden to the parable of the sower, which Jesus described a farmer sowing seeds on 4 types of ground. You remember that. There was a path, the rocky soil, the thorny ground, and the good soil. And some of these seeds blossomed, some didn't. You have an inner garden. It's in your heart, in your mind. What has been planted and bloomed there affects and creates your life. Today, we're going to learn how to be a good gardener and create a beautiful mind garden. Now, the mind has 2 parts. You got the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. The subconscious is about 90% of your mind, and it is the vast fields where your garden is. Your conscious mind, that's the gardener. That's only about 10% of your mind. We'll have the flowers represent positive thoughts, positive emotions, and positive behaviors. The weeds will represent negative thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Now, some of the plants in your garden will bear fruit instead of blossoming. In the Bible, it says, by their fruit you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? I guess thistles were a thing in the Bible. That was Matthew 7:16. What grows in your garden is very important. When I was young, I got the idea of a mind garden from my mom, who's right there in the 4th row, 96 years old. Say hi to her later on. But she had a favorite radio show, and she would play it for me. It was old when I was young. How many have ever heard of the radio show with Orson Welles called The Shadow? Yeah, see? You do remember that. At the beginning of the show, Orson Welles would say over eerie organ music, "Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows." And at the end of the show, he would say, "The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. The shadow knows." Oh, brings chills to me right now. Now, we don't want the weeds in your garden bearing bitter fruit. It will bear it in your life. So it's important to learn how to make a beautiful mind garden. The inner garden of your subconscious mind is vast, yet barren when you're born, except for a few scattered weeds and wildflowers. These wildflowers were planted by God. This is your innate intelligence. You have, when you're born, flowers of love. Think of it. Babies are bundles of love. They love everyone. They love unconditionally. They don't care what you look like. They don't care what you think about. They just love. There are flowers, wildflowers planted by God about good sleep. Think about it. When babies are tired, they just close their eyes and go to sleep. They don't say, I got to get my pajamas. Oh, I got to wait till I get to bed. And no, they just sleep when they're tired. There are flowers of healthy eating. Babies stop eating when they're full. You ever notice that? You're trying to, have them breastfeed some more, and they won't. They just won't latch on. They're full. If you try to feed them baby food and they're full, you put it in their mouth, they'll spit it out. When they're full, they stop eating. That's healthy. And their body is full of flowers of how to heal. Now, believe it or not, there's only 2 weeds when we're born. And science has confirmed this. There is a weed which is the fear of falling and a fear of loud noises. That's all kids are scared of. They'll walk out in the middle of the street after a ball. They'll stick their hand in fire. They don't know what we know. So we have to teach them stuff. All the other fears and things to worry about are weeds planted by our authority figures. Some are good, some are just what the parents believe. When you're very young, your parents and authority figures start to plant the seeds that they want in your garden. The seeds planted by your parents are tended to by them, and they are familiar to both them and you. And as they blossom, they are liked and appreciated. Now, they're liked and appreciated whether they're flowers, fruits, or weeds. Some of these flowers planted by your parents are deliberately planted. Brush your teeth in the morning, brush your teeth. Take a shower, put on clean clothes and clean underwear. Some of them, we just see them using. We have what's called mirror neurons in our eyes. And we see our parents doing something, and those take root in our garden. If our parents argue a lot, we know, oh, it's okay to argue with somebody you love. If our parents smoke and drink, we go, oh, I guess when I grow up, I will smoke and drink also. Some are planted deliberately. Some are planted by just watching our authority figures. And what's interesting is the known flowers, the flowers we know, good or bad, are liked more than unknown flowers. Even the known weeds are liked more than unknown weeds and unknown flowers. Positive or negative, that which we know and familiar with are liked more. Now, outside your garden are millions of different types of flowers and weeds that you're not familiar with. Even though these unknown flowers might be beautiful and exactly what we want, we don't plant them since we have no experience with them. Don't know how to water them, don't know where to buy them, don't even know the name of them. Now, after a while, your garden will fill up, and it's even more difficult to change it. There's no room for the new. Now, you don't want to dig up and toss those plants that mom and dad planted. They remind you of them. It would be a lot of work to clear space for improvement in your garden. Now, many of us don't want to do the work and just leave our inner garden alone, telling us, that's just the way I am. I got a temper. Oh, I'm kind of lazy. You know what? I just run late all the time. That's just how we are. It's not how you are. It's not. Most of your behaviors, good and bad, were planted by mom and dad and other authority figures. Gone are the flowers of God that He planted inside of you. Flowers of love, gone. We now love conditionally. If they don't think like us, we don't love them. Flowers about good sleep, gone. When we're tired now, we stay awake, even later to watch TV or scroll through social media. Flowers of healthy eating, gone. It doesn't matter that you're full. Our parents tell us, eat some more. Don't you love me? Oh, children are starving overseas. Finish your plate. In fact, you can't even leave the table till your plate is empty. You're full, but we learned something different. Flowers of how to heal, gone. Your body can't heal because the flowers of love, good sleep, and healthy eating are gone. Your garden needs tending. Out with the bad, in with the good. Pull those weeds, even though they have deep roots and thorns. Plant those flowers, especially the potted flowers that are partially grown. Plant them, even though they require attention and watering. Sometimes you like your inner garden so much, you don't even know your garden needs changing. So, there's an interesting story that makes me smile. There's some monks. They're in a Zen monastery, and they decided they were going to plant a garden. They bought seeds of the most beautiful flowers that they could find. They planted them, watered the soil, taking care to give the flower bed the perfect amount of sunlight and water. That would be the most beautiful garden in the world, they told themselves. And one by one, the flowers grew, and each was more beautiful than the next one. The monks were so proud of what they'd grown. Now, one day a villager comes by, saw their garden, and noticed that weeds were growing all over the place. When he asked the monks why they hadn't pulled the weeds, they replied, "Oh, because we never saw them." You see, but you do not observe, Sherlock Holmes once said to Dr. Watson. Now here's an example. You guys are thinking, that's not me, I see everything. Okay, it's a big city, so almost all of you drove here, am I right? Yeah, I drove here. You must have passed thousands of plants. Do you remember any of the plants that you passed? And you must have passed thousands of weeds. Do you remember any of the weeds that you passed? Your mind was somewhere else. You didn't notice any of them. You see, but you do not observe. But now, this is interesting. Now that I've talked about the plants you passed on the drive here, don't be surprised on the drive home if you see millions and thousands of flowers, plants, and weeds, just because I brought your attention to them. Even Jesus said in Matthew 13:13, those seeing, they do not see. And in Matthew 13:14, you will be ever seeing, but never perceiving. And so it is with our garden and what is planted within, both positive and negative. We're so familiar with what's in our garden, we don't even see our own weeds. Now, you need to be mindful and in the present moment to see what is growing in your garden, how it affects your life. So, I want you to start paying attention to your garden. Are there weeds? Are the flowers you want to grow growing? Or are they kind of withering away? What's in your garden? Flowers, fruit, something delicious smelling? Perhaps some shade trees? As your garden grows with flowers and weeds, the results create the life you have. Is your garden, your inner garden, named the lonely and grumpy garden? Perhaps it's the lazy and unhealthy garden. I know several people who have the worry, anxious, and I can't sleep at night garden. Don't want those. I think you would rather have the kind and happy garden, the fit and healthy garden. And I personally love the successful and prosperous garden. Now, there is a way to change your inner garden and create the beautiful life that you want. Mindfulness, being in the present moment, paying attention to what you're doing and when you're doing it. And of course, what you all are familiar with is the visualizing and affirming your garden with what you want. Now, just before bed is the best. That's when your subconscious is most suggestible. Affirmations use the left brain. Visualizing use the right brain. Right before sleep is when your subconscious is most suggestible. So if you do it then, it goes right into your subconscious. Altogether, you have whole brain transformation. You must tend your garden and make it yours. Otherwise, you'll grow up with a life that fulfills all your parents' goals and dreams and not your goals and dreams. Remember, they originally planted your garden and cultivated it with everything they thought your life should be. I want you to know and remember this. You can go beyond your parents' limitations. So practicing is the magic ingredient. So let's practice. Everyone close your eyes and just focus on your breathing. Deep, slow breaths. Just watch your breathing. And visualize and imagine that it's bedtime in your life. You've just finished writing out affirmations, saying affirmations. about the beautiful flowers in your garden. You turn off the light and with your eyes closed, relax on your pillow and enter your inner garden. Use all your senses to experience your garden. See what it looks like, smells like, feels like. Feel the soil. Feel the warmth of the sunlight radiating from God through your heart. What it sounds like. Now look for weeds. Many are hidden. Pull the weeds, and notice as you toss them into the air, they disappear like magic. Plant your new positive seedlings in fertile ground. Water and tend to them. And as you go through your garden, water your different types of flowers. Your flowers of love, water them with love. Your flowers of kindness, water them with kindness. Your flowers of acceptance, water them with acceptance. Your flowers of healthy habits, water them with joy. Now relax and smile as you look at the beautiful improvements you have started in your inner mind garden. Just smile right now and be at peace. You can open your eyes now. So the most common question I get after I do this talk is, so I'm going to answer it now. How often do I have to tend my garden? Can't I just set the sprinklers on automatic and have the gardeners come once a week and mow and blow? So here's the answer. How often? The answer is Disneyland. Disneyland. I know you've all been to Disneyland, right? The gardens and flowers there are not only beautiful, but they are perfect. You'll never see weeds at Disneyland. You'll never see a plant or flower that is withering. All is bright, beautiful, and healthy. How do they do that? To do that, Disneyland rigorously replaces and rotates plants nightly to ensure the park looks perfect every morning. This intensive landscaping, often called nightly maintenance, involves a large team of 600 employees beginning at midnight. About 300 gardeners work with painters, maintenance, and decorators to keep 185 acres in top condition, all in the dark, all night long till sunrise. Sometimes they have these little lanterns on their heads and they're walking around in the dark looking for plants that they can fix. They have constant rotation. Plants in the parks, 1,000 planter beds are often replaced the same day or within 48 hours. That quickly, they plant it in the morning, and that night they're replacing it with another one because they want to keep everything perfect, especially if they've been damaged by guests. It's a massive scale. The amount of flowers and plants that they replace during the week is equivalent to 2 NBA basketball courts. It's a night shift operation. These people only work at night, midnight till sunlight. They work and they try to get it all done before the guests show up. They handle guest damage. They have themed replacements for different holidays. Every night they tend their gardens, and when people show up in the morning, it's perfect. It's beautiful. You must do the same every night to maintain your garden just the way you want it. You'll get some beautiful positive flowers, thoughts, and emotions to plant here at the Center for Spiritual Living every Sunday. Make sure that those roots grow deep. Read books like the Bible and others on spiritual growth to get more beautiful flowering seeds. Be aware that other organizations, people, the news, social media, TV shows, movies, radio, books are sowing their seeds on a regular basis into your garden. Now, most of these seeds are weeds, but they want you to think of them as beautiful flowers. Now, here are some of the weeds they try to plant. Please worry about this. Oh, be angry about this. Have great fear about the other or the future. Oh, feel guilty about something that you had nothing to do and it's not your fault. Hate what is happening here. You must learn to pull their weeds and seeds and plant the seeds that you want and let them flower. Cultivate your inner flowers of peace, spiritual growth, I want you to plant courage, plant willingness, plant acceptance, plant reason, plant love, plant joy, plant enlightenment. Spend regular time planting and tending to your garden nightly, just like Disneyland. Remember, beautiful garden, beautiful life. Remember, beautiful garden, beautiful life. Let's say it all together. Beautiful garden, beautiful life. You can change the world by making your garden so beautiful that people will want to have a garden just like yours. Make your garden the garden of love, joy, forgiveness, peace, and happiness. And so it is. You're welcome. I love talking to you. You guys get it. What's next in our schedule? Oh, song time. Everyone sing and do the best you can.
Not song time, but song time.
Song time.
Spirit is alive and well and living in me. Spirit is alive and well and living in me. Spirit is alive and well and living in me. When I grow in the Spirit, then I grow. I can only grow. Spirit is alive and well and living in me. Spirit is alive and well and living in me. Spirit is alive and well and living in me. When I flow in the Spirit, then I grow. I can only grow. Spirit is alive and well and loving through you. Spirit is alive and well and loving through you. Spirit is alive and well and loving through you. When you flow in the Spirit, then you grow. You can only grow. When we believe, we will see all that the Spirit wants to be. Spirit is alive. Spirit is alive and growing as us. Oh yeah. When we flow in the Spirit, then we grow. And we can only grow. We
Yep.
have an offertory.
Read that one.
You want to do that?
I'll do that.
Okay, cool.
All right. You've got your offertory affirmation. Let's all read it together, okay? Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper all those who give and all those who receive. It is my evidence of my conviction that God is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of this spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And I wrote an affirmation for my talk today. I am mindfully tending the garden of my mind. I am growing the positive flowers I want, and I'm removing the negative weeds. And so it is. So now we have some offering music. blessed. I am so thankful. All I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. The benediction. May the seeds of your thoughts grow into flowers of joy, kindness, happiness, and compassion. May the sunlight of divine love nurture every seedling, and may you find rest in this garden whenever the world grows weary. Go forth with a mind at peace, rooted in strength and blooming in God's goodness. And so it is. We have a closing song.
We do. We all stand in a circle.
All right, let's do it in a circle. Let there be peace on earth. Now it has begun with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. We have begun with me, so this is the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be the joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was done with me.
Good talk.
Oh, thank you.
Only because I volunteered at Descanso for 15 years.
Yes, so you know how much work they do. Yes, yes.
I only did it for 2 hours.